So I'm a lifeguard at a Christian camp, and one of the things you know if you've ever been in that kind of situation is you are drafted into all kinds of unusual things. And I was drafted into being a sailing instructor. Now that's the good news. The bad news is I never sailed a boat in my entire life. So I had 2 days of lessons. Um, uh, the last day of which the lady taught me come out and get me in the Chesapeake. So we're out there teaching sailing, and I have a young 17-year-old girl who knows that I can't sail, and so she takes the sailboat way out into the Chesapeake, past where I can even go. Okay, and she takes her life jacket off because she wants to sun herself and breaks the rules, but I can't go out there and catch her. As a dedicated lifeguard, I find this young 10-year-old girl and 12-year-old boy, and they're renting a little boat, and they're going around in a circle. And I say to the mother, can I go out and check on that person to see how they're doing? And the mother says, what could happen? So we go out in the middle of the Chesapeake Bay with all these huge ships. I go out there, I catch the girl without the life jacket on, thus ending her sailing career for the summer. And on our way back, a big boat comes by, and the little boy who's working the engine, I yell, shut the engine off, but he doesn't. And the boat tips, and the next thing you know, he doesn't shut the engine off, and he drives that boat completely underwater. And now me, two kids with life jackets floating out among all these barges in the middle of the Chesapeake Bay with a mother wanting to kill me, having a cardiac arrest. Moral of the story is we can have God in our boat, but if he ain't working the engine, we can be sinking the ship. A lot of us this day are going to live our day and our week out with a faith system whereby we want to do what God wants. And yet if we don't allow God to be in charge of the steering mechanism in our life, we can have God in the boat, but we're going to sink the ship anyhow. So give yourself a moment of reflection, because any men's movement's going to need that, and ask yourself, where is God in my life? And is there an area of my life where I'm sinking because the right guy ain't driving? Until next time, remember that any spiritual change that changes our culture has to begin with you.